the Zodiac Killer. The name itself sends shivers down our spines, a name that has become synonymous with fear, mystery, and the unknown. He terrorized California in the late 1960s and early 1970s, a time when the state was flourishing with culture and change, yet shadowed by his dark presence. This serial killer was never caught. Despite the efforts of law enforcement, he always seemed to be one step ahead. His case remains one of America's most infamous unsolved mysteries, captivating the minds of both professionals and amateurs alike. The Zodiac Killer was known for his cryptic messages. These messages, filled with ciphers and taunts, were sent to newspapers, challenging the authorities to decode them. He taunted police with letters and ciphers, often mocking their inability to catch him. His arrogance was as chilling as his crimes. He claimed responsibility for numerous murders, leaving behind a trail of fear and unanswered questions. Yet, despite years of investigation, he was never found. The mystery of his identity remains one of the greatest puzzles in criminal history. The lack of concrete evidence is a major reason why the case remains open. The Zodiac was careful, meticulous, and always seemed to cover his tracks. He left few clues at crime scenes, making it nearly impossible for investigators to piece together his identity. This made it difficult for investigators to create a profile. Each lead seemed to end in frustration, adding to the enigma. The Zodiac Killer's ability to evade capture has fascinated and frustrated the public for decades. His story has inspired countless books, movies, and theories. The unanswered questions continue to haunt us. Who was he? Why did he kill? What drove him to commit such heinous acts? Will he ever be brought to justice? Or will the Zodiac Killer remain a ghost, forever lurking in the shadows of history? The Zodiac Killer wasn't content with just murder. He craved attention. He wanted to be known. To instill fear, he used codes and ciphers in his letters to the police. These weren't simple codes. They were complex and confusing. The Zodiac seemed to enjoy the challenge he was creating. He wanted to be one step ahead of the authorities. Some of the ciphers were solved. They revealed taunts and threats. Others remain unsolved to this day. They are a constant reminder of the mystery. The letters were as chilling as the ciphers. He described his crimes. He boasted about his intelligence. He threatened future attacks. Each communication added to his terrifying persona. For over 50 years, law enforcement has been trying to crack the Zodiac case. It has been a long and frustrating journey. Leads have turned cold, suspects have come and gone. Early investigations focused on analyzing the ciphers and letters. Police hoped to find clues to his identity. They also pored over witness statements and physical evidence. Despite their efforts, the Zodiac always seemed to be one step ahead. He vanished into thin air. The lack of progress fueled more questions than answers. It left investigators baffled. Over the years, the case has been re-examined numerous times. New technologies have been used to analyze old evidence. Still, the Zodiac Killer's true identity remains unknown. As technology improves, so does our ability to solve crimes. Forensic science has made incredible strides. Techniques like DNA analysis and fingerprinting are more sophisticated than ever. These advancements offer new hope for cold cases like the Zodiac Killer. Evidence previously thought to be useless can now be re-examined. Tiny traces of DNA might reveal the killer's identity. Fingerprint databases are more extensive. A partial print from a crime scene might now be enough to identify the Zodiac. These tools provide a glimmer of hope. However, time is not on our side. Evidence degrades. Witnesses pass away. The longer a case remains unsolved, the harder it becomes to gather the necessary information. The Zodiac Killer case, well, it didn't stay confined to police files. It captured the public imagination, you see. People became, almost obsessed with the mystery. The unsolved crimes sparked both fear and fascination. Media coverage, it played a major role in this. Newspapers and television, they broadcasted every single detail. The unknown identity of the killer, well, it fueled speculation and fear. Books, documentaries, and even movies were inspired by the case. They explored all sorts of different theories, analyzed the evidence, and tried to understand the killer's psyche. This public fascination, while admittedly morbid, has kept the case alive. It has ensured that people don't forget the victims. And perhaps most importantly, it has kept the pressure on law enforcement to, one day, find the answers. Section 6. The Digital Dragnet Technology and the Hunt for a Killer. In today's world, technology has become an indispensable ally in the pursuit of justice. It's reshaping how we approach even the most perplexing mysteries. The internet and social media have, well, completely revolutionized crime solving. They've opened up new avenues for sharing information, connecting people, and uncovering hidden clues that might have otherwise been lost to time. These tools have given investigators the ability to revisit cold cases with fresh eyes. Digital archives and advanced software allow them to analyze evidence in ways that were unimaginable just a few decades ago. The Zodiac Killer case is no exception to this. Despite being one of the most infamous unsolved cases in history, technology is breathing new life into the investigation. Over the years, websites dedicated to the case have sprung up. These platforms are treasure troves of information, meticulously curated by enthusiasts and experts alike. They're packed with timelines, evidence, and forums where people can discuss and debate. These discussions often bring together diverse perspectives, sparking new ideas and theories. These platforms allow amateur sleuths to collaborate and share their theories. It's fascinating to see how collective intelligence can sometimes rival traditional investigative methods. Law enforcement agencies are also leaning heavily on technology. From advanced crime analysis software to digital databases, they're leveraging every tool at their disposal. Social media has become a powerful tool for them to appeal for information. They analyze online data to search for potential connections, uncover hidden patterns, or even generate new leads. And then, of course, there are DNA databases. These online resources are transforming the way we solve crimes, offering unprecedented access to genetic information. DNA databases are becoming an increasingly powerful tool. They've already helped solve numerous cold cases, and their potential continues to grow. People submitting their DNA for genealogy purposes might, without even realizing it, hold the key to finally identifying the Zodiac Killer. It's a reminder of how interconnected we all are, and how technology can bridge the gaps in even the most elusive puzzles. Section 7. Crowdsourced sleuthing, citizen detectives take the case. The Zodiac case, well, it's drawn in a truly dedicated community of what we call citizen detectives. These are individuals from all walks of life, teachers, engineers, students, who share a common passion for solving mysteries. They've turned their curiosity into a mission, forming online communities and forums to exchange ideas and theories. These amateur investigators are absolutely determined to crack the code. They meticulously analyze every detail, from cryptic letters to old police reports, hoping to uncover something that's been overlooked. They spend countless hours poring over all the evidence they can find. For them, it's not just a hobby, it's a calling. They believe that even the smallest clue could be the key to solving the case. And you know, these individuals, they bring fresh eyes and perspectives to the case. Their diverse backgrounds often lead to innovative approaches that traditional investigators might not consider. Unlike law enforcement, they're not bound by the same limitations, which allows them to explore unconventional theories and connections. They can dive into obscure archives, revisit old evidence, and even crowdsource ideas from thousands of people online. But of course, their efforts, while valuable, aren't without risk. The lack of formal training can sometimes lead to missteps, and the emotional toll of chasing dead ends can be significant. Misinformation can spread like wildfire online. A single unverified theory can spiral out of control, leading to confusion and even harm. That's why it's so important to approach anything you read with a critical eye. Verifying sources and cross-checking facts are essential steps in this process. Still, despite the challenges, these citizen detectives have played a crucial role in keeping the case alive. Their relentless pursuit of the truth has reignited public interest and kept the Zodiac case in the spotlight. Their dedication and passion, well, they offer a glimmer of hope that the Zodiac might, one day, finally be unmasked. It's a testament to the power of collective effort and the enduring human spirit to seek justice. Section 8. Can we solve it now, the weight of time and evidence? The question remains, doesn't it? Can we solve the Zodiac Killer case after all these years? The answer, well, it's not simple. It's complex, really, and it depends on a number of factors. New technologies, they certainly offer promise. DNA analysis in particular could provide a breakthrough. But, the passage of time makes obtaining usable evidence incredibly difficult. And then there's the lack of a concrete motive. That's a major obstacle. Without understanding why the Zodiac killed, it becomes much harder to establish connections and narrow down suspects. Still, despite these challenges, the pursuit of justice never truly ends, does it? The dedication of law enforcement combined with the public's enduring fascination keeps this case alive. Section 9. Conclusion: the Zodiac's legacy, a chilling reminder. The Zodiac Killer's reign of terror might have ended, but, well, his shadow still lingers, doesn't it? This unsolved case serves as a chilling reminder of the capacity for evil that exists in the world. At the same time, it also highlights the importance of continued investigation and advancements in forensic science. Even cases that are decades old might still hold solvable clues. The Zodiac case reminds us of something very important: closure and justice matter. For the families of the victims, finding answers is absolutely crucial. It's a way to honor the memory of those who were lost. And yet, the question remains, doesn't it? Will we ever truly know the identity of the Zodiac Killer? Only time will tell.